Yeah, guys, so this is your boy Youngstar here. As you can see, today I am here with one of the most powerful men of God, a prophet to be precise. Now, this man of God has been very concise and then very particulate about all the prophecies that he has been giving out there, to his followers and to Ghanaians at large. You know, we are in the political season, and there are a lot of men of God who are giving prophecies from here and there and all that kind of thing. You know, Ghana, a very typical example is what happened. I even saw a video of one particular prophet that I wouldn't want to mention his name. He hasn't paid me for adverts, so I'm not going to promote him. But then I saw a video of this man of God who is not in Ghana. But then he was saying that so God has revealed to him that one particular person is going to be a president, and the person must call him, and then he holds the presidential aspirant who will become the president of Ghana. He holds that person in hand, and if that person doesn't call, maybe power must change hand or all those kind of things. Yes, so when it is coming to election days like this, you know how things goes. But then this particular man of God, as you see here, has been very consistent. It's not like as if it is because it is just 2 days to election or 3 days to election. That's why this man has been, doing his thing. He has been doing this thing way back in the year, 2020. He had a lot of prophecies that has actually come to pass. And then, if you've seen his videos on social platforms, you could see that he's done very, very well. I have Prophet Nana Agyemang Owusu. People normally call him James Prophet. I don't know why they call him such name, but then he's going to explain to me why he's called that name. Prophet, you're welcome once again. Oh, I'm in your house, so maybe I need to be welcomed. Okay, Prophet. Yeah, so you've had this beautiful, should I say, journey, where even if for nothing at all, your prophecy about JM, how the dynamics works, how things have been able to transpire. What motivated you to actually go in for JM's side? Is it that you were just there and then decided to, prophesy about JM, or how did it start? Give me a scenario.
Well, thank you very much, and thank you, and thank God for your viewers. Well, it didn't start today. When you read from the Bible in Amos, the Bible said, God said, if my prophet is in the midst of my children, I, the Lord, reveal myself to him, or I speak to him. So things of this nature didn't start today. It started way back from 2020. Was when God revealed JM to me, that he will be the next president of Ghana. And we went into prayer, and I went to tell him about God bringing him back on the throne, because his mission and assignment is not over. You were able to meet him in person? I was able to meet him in person, and tell him about it. And by the grace of God, we were given the opportunity to pray for him. And 2020, I had the opportunity to, through Honorable REINCARNATION, to pray for the executive, the NDC polling agents, executive, and I quite remember I even took a sword and made them swear during the 2020 election that if they compromise and take a bribe, their firstborn should die. I think that video went on viral. This February, MPP wanted to do a propaganda with it, but it did not wash, because it was not anything able we did. And so 2020 we went into the election, and unfortunately this incumbent government rigged the election. And still I went to God, and God revealed him to me again, that he will still be a president again in the coming election, 2024 again. So I started prophesying about what God showed me. I started revealing to Ghanaians, and at a point I was in prayer and fasting, and God showed me John Dramani Mahama and then Dr. Kwame Nkrumah working together. And when I got up from my vision, the Lord told me that this man's vision and mission is not over yet, and I should go out there and tell the world that he's bringing him back on the throne. So I quite remember I started projecting the prophecies through SYZ, which is Power SYZ, and then Radio Gold and other social media handles.
You mean you saw Dr. Kwame Nkrumah and then His Excellency John Dramani Mahama?
Yes, in my vision. That in the vision, they were taking a stroll, they were working.
Okay.
And in the vision, Nkrumah was holding something like a Ghana map in his hand. And was showing John Dramani Mahama how he wanted to implement those visions into bed. And while she was showing him, anytime he shows him, then the map translates, then it becomes like a letter.
Okay.
Then it enters into JM's spirit.
Wow.
And then God told me that JM is the typology of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah.
I see.
And is a reincarnation of Nkrumah. And it has the Nkrumah spirit and nature. That is the only one that can better the life of Ghanaians and turn Ghana into the great nation God wanted Ghana to be.
I see.
So I have been the prophet behind the scenes that I have spoken vocally everywhere I go of God bringing back John Dramani Mahama, and I was able even to give figures of him winning. It came 57 plus 1, and it came 54 plus 1.
Okay.
And there was changes in the realms of the spirit, so the numbers keep on changing.
Okay.
And so some of us, because we've been behind the scenes for some time, it looks like, unfortunately, some media people sometimes look as if to discredit some of us, as if we don't exist or we didn't contribute to JM's presidency and winning of the election today. Some of us started before some of these prophets we are seeing today came on board, who were even against His Excellency John Dramani Mahama becoming the president. But we have been consistent for the past 2020 till now, so you can see how far we've come. And there is no prophecy God have showed me anything about any leader that I have spoken that it has fallen to the ground.
So you see, when you say some media houses are trying to discredit you, I want you to, throw more light on that. When you say they are trying to discredit you, doesn't mean that you deserve some accolades, that they are trying to take it out of you and giving it to somebody else, or what are you trying to?
Yes, that's what I'm trying to do, because the Bible said the worker is worthy of his wages. And it's painful that the mere fact that I've not come to your platform to come and vocalize GM's winning on your platform does not mean that they were not some men of God or pioneers. Maybe
that's why they didn't also recognize. Maybe they didn't see your effort. I mean, you went viral, but because you didn't get the chance, or maybe you were not available to be on their platform, they didn't, see your input.
So they shouldn't classify that there are some few men of God who they were the ones who prophesied the presidency of John Dramani Mahama, and make it look like those were the prophets who started from somewhere. They just...
I mean, you're right, because even if, assuming that this prophecy that you threw out there had gone into the mud or to the gutters, I am very sure your prophecy would have emerged out, people tagging you that false prophet.
That's right.
But then, I get what you're saying. So the fact that you had a prophecy out there, and the prophecy, when you go, one of your videos had like 85,000 views and all that. A lot of people have seen it. And then being that, I am sure that one way or the other, media general, or you were talking about Captain Smart and all those things. You should, Captain Smart, I'm calling you. You've seen the video. Whether you like it or not. You might have one way or the other seen the video, and then you should, say I'm fan the money and need something. Try and then, because these same people are the ones that say, can you come out and say, this and that. So if it has gone well, you have to.
The way he said it, like some men of God shouldn't come and
claim glory,
that they prophesied President John Dramani Mahama's presidency. But we know those who just joined the train just 2 months ago.
They know that.
They
are joining the winning team.
They saw where the trend was going,
and
they are the one that are joining accolades and praises and applaud. We started, and I did prophetic direction on all the 14, and most of the NDC leaders, the fathers, the pioneers of the party during the 32 years anniversary of NDC party, at the party headquarters, I was the one that was called upon to officiate it. So I have been with NDC in and out.
Okay. So being with the NDC in and out, someone will ask, is it that you love NDC? That is the reason why you are talking about JM, because sometimes you see when this one they call him. So maybe because of the passion or the love you have for NDC, that's the reason why you are, talking about the fact that JM will become a president. It's not. Don't you have any, anything like, because, we are duopoly, the political system in Ghana is either NPP or NDC. So if, like, you have that kind of passion or love for JM, then maybe, and what do you think about what I'm trying to say?
You are right on that, but nevertheless, from afar, I admire the NDC party from afar.
Okay.
Because of their principles, their philosophies, and their ideologies.
Okay.
Made me see that party to be very godly and also people-oriented. So I realized that they are a party that have Ghana at heart.
Okay.
And they are very charismatic. And every now and then I'll be praying for them. And I'll be praying for this nation. They are the party that keeps on coming into my spirit.
But then, I'm not cutting you. If you say they are very charismatic and they are, one of the parties that you and I, everybody watching me knows that is very charismatic is the MPP, because the whole leader, the flag bearer, another Danko Akufo-Addo, was building a cathedral for God. Don't you think that is being more charismatic?
What is the end of that cathedral? God, the Bible said God cannot be mocked. And if mocked God, and there's even parts of it that they lost the election, the way they lost. Apart from the financial and the
economy,
and the dollar rates that they couldn't control it, that the dollar rate override them. Apart from that, they were abysmal. They performed abysmal. They were insensitive to the need and to the pride of Ghanaians. They were so proud and arrogant. They were not honest and transparent and sincere. They were vindictive and very critical. But the Bible said that the multitude of counsel there is safety. Yeah. And they were not ready to listen to anybody. So they were people that they themselves. It is because of the way they carved themselves, that's why they found themselves wanting to be.
But Prophet, you see, that the election, there are several prophets that declared winners. For instance, we have prophets that were saying that God has revealed to them that Dr. Bawumia was going to be the next president of Ghana. So sometimes I sit down and I'm like, it's not the same God that we are serving that is revealing two different things. God is not a God of confusion. So how can this same God reveal that JM is going to win and the same God reveal that Bawumia is going to win? What happens in the realms of the spirit?
Well, I can't speak for them, but God cannot show us everything.
Okay.
We can't see the same thing.
Okay.
That's why the Bible said, Paul said, for we know in parts, we see in parts, we teach in parts. So God cannot give everything to one person.
Okay.
So depending on what they saw. Yet the Bible makes it so clear that a prophet is the one that prophesies and it comes to pass. Okay. Therefore, it is the end that justifies who the prophet is and what he saw and who spoke to him. Okay.
So this means that those that, if I'm understanding this well, those that their prophecies didn't come to pass, their sources questionable.
Yeah, you can question their sources on who and how and who spoke to them. Because God is not the author of confusion.
Sure.
And when the Bible said in Jeremiah, God said, I will watch over my word to perform. And the word, when God speaks, is a spirit that comes, which is the Zoe, that comes into life. So spiritually, God sees over his word to perform. So if it is God who has shown you, then that same God has to perform it.
So, Prophet, how do you feel when this your prophecy, came to pass? when it's actualized? Like, how do you feel?
I feel great. I feel happy to the glory of God. And let me take this opportunity to wish the President-elect, His Excellency, John Dramani Mahama. This is your prophet, Prophet Nana Agyemang Owusu. I thank God for your life. You fought a good fight. You believe God, you've trusted in God, and God has honored you. May this message reach you to let you know that we are proud of you, and I'm proud of you. And I'm looking forward to see you. God richly bless you.
Before I leave you, you know, there have been government in, government out. A lot of governments have come in and then left office. Now, JM's second term, we've seen JM before. And if you look at the performance of this government, this current government, it looks as if there are a lot of things to be fixed. Do you believe, or do you think that JM is going to be able to deliver as you saw in your vision, that he was having that kind of Kwame Nkrumah spirit? Do you think he's that man that he's going to be able to do it within 4 years?
You know what? Before this election, I saw again.
Okay.
That JM was holding a bowl.
Okay.
And the bowl was full of maize.
Okay.
And these different kinds of seed.
Okay.
In the bowl.
Okay.
And I saw him on this huge land.
Okay.
And when he dipped his hands in the bowl, he would take some of the seed and then he would be throwing it on the land. And then immediately the seed would be growing.
Wow.
And the Lord told me through this man, before the 4 years, Ghana will rise up.
Wow.
Within the 4 years, the corruption will be arrested. Within the 4 years, we will see some improvement, amazing infrastructures.
Okay.
An improvement, and the agricultural system will take its shape, and the economic system will be able to stabilize the dollar. And Ghana will have hope to yet hope again. And NDC will be in power for long. It will take more than 16 years.
Wow.
For NPP to come back to power.
Another powerful prophecy. It will take, I want you to repeat that again.
16 years for NPP to come back to power.
There's another prophecy that
NDC will hold into power and clinch into power for many decades.
Wow.
Even God have showed me the one after JM is done with his term will take the baton.
The one after JM
has finishes his term will take the NDC baton.
Oh, okay.
Again.
Oh, okay.
To 2028.
Okay. That is okay. Well, we can't tell for now. So
we pray for long life, and I pray that I know the party is God-centered, people-oriented, and I thank God for all the hierarchies of the party. General Esiedun Ketia and the General Secretary Fifi Kote, and also the election director, and all the team that worked for JDM and Joyce Power and all the team.
Yeah.
And Stan Dogbe and everybody, the Free Ankara, Honorable Atusapon, and all these great men, Honorable Isaac Vanderpool, and all of them. I want to say God bless them for their good work, their love of Obopia and the rest. Their love, they've shown their resilience, their commitment. They fought the NDC fraternity. They fought a good fight, the grassroots, the party executive, the party hierarchies, the celebrities, everybody, the men of God who came on board.
And we the bloggers.
And the bloggers, the Kevin Taylor.
Yeah.
And Kwame Minka, Radio Gold. All of them have done amazing work. And we say God bless them wherever they are. And now silent Kevin Taylor in US.
He has really done a
good
good work.
And his ghost team.
Yeah.
And God be with him.
Before I will let you go, somebody watching me may say, Prophet Owusu Agyemang, is it only about how do you call it, political prophecies that you give, or maybe I'm more, maybe you call so? I mean, is it only about those prophecies you give?
I see beyond the natural.
Okay.
I used to be a personal prophet to one great father of this land.
Okay.
By the grace of God.
Okay.
But always loved to be behind the scenes.
Okay.
There is no president in Africa here that I have not met in person.
Oh wow.
Behind the scenes.
Okay.
I have touched lives.
Okay.
By the grace of God, 27. I was the prophet that God used to come and prophesy to Agyemang that you'll be the next president of Ghana.
Wow.
Agyemang couldn't do without me.
Yeah.
There is no place Agyemang will go that I'm not aware.
Okay.
And when he died, and God called him to glory, I was the one that officiated the 1 week celebration at the Efua Sutherland Park. Okay. I have been there for ages.
Wow.
I am not today's prophet.
Okay.
I have been there, but I realize that Ghanaians are some of them are very shallow-minded in the sense that they are easily moved with flashy things. Okay. They are not moved with content and with weights. Yeah. They are moved with things that are trending. And the mere fact that somebody is popular does not mean he's great. Yes. Greatness does not come by popularity. You can be famous within a second, but greatness take years and take decades. So I pray that the youth of today will take their time to be groomed. There is no stage I have never mounted. I know most of the fathers in this country. I have prayed for them. When you go to Reverend Dr. Ampia Kofi, ask of me from him. He will tell you who I am. Reverend Steve Mensah, the Archbishop Duncan William, all the fathers of the faith. I have been there for some time, but I've been traveling in and out of Ghana to minister. And by the grace of God, God have told me next year we should put our church together in Ghana here. Okay. And move in. Oh,
so as I speak, you don't have a
main conferences.
Okay. Okay.
Time to time.
Okay. All right. Great. So I want to leave you, but then before I will leave you, maybe someone watching me would want to call you personally. So I would like you to leave your number out there. And also, I hope you haven't seen any bad thing in this coming government. I mean, it's something like death, all those kind of things. Have you seen anything like that?
What I'm seeing is more jail.
Jail. There will be more jail.
There will be more jail. There will be more recoveries. Okay. Of the state's money.
Oh, okay.
And there will be more judgment.
All right. So, Prophet, kindly leave your number. Call your number so that.
28 12 144.
All right.
Prophet Owusu.
Prophet. I hope when they call, they'll meet you or someone who will pick.
They will meet me.
All right.
In person.
Okay.
I am anointed in the area of prophecy. Okay. In the area of deliverance, healing. Okay. By the grace of God, 2 weeks ago, they brought a woman here with a stroke, a mouth stroke, and God, through His grace, through my hand, healed him. Wow. Wow. When it comes to the fruit of the womb, when it comes to deliverance, when it comes to the prophetic, there is no prophet in Ghana here. Wow. That have seen the dynamics of the signs and the tokens of the prophetic than me. Wow. There are men of God in Ghana here that can attest to the authenticity of my prophecy. God bless you.
God bless you too. It's a nice time having with you. Yes, all right. So guys, that is Prophet Nana Agyemang Owusu. You can call him on his number, reach him, and then have your life sorted. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.